Bonjour, je suis your friendly neighborhood Taba, and I'm sitting here drinking my green schmoothie. I'm calling them schmoothies now, because you have to chew your green smoothies, and that's all I'm saying. Because if you don't chew it, you're not going to digest it properly. You're not going to get all the nutrients. And this is delicious. I made a video yesterday. What's in here? Dates, an apple, an orange, an entire head of organic romaine lettuce, and 2 bananas. And that's it, I think. Some water. Anyways, the purpose of this video is not about this delicious green smoothie. It's so good. And I have so much to drink. Like look at this. I gotta drink this whole thing. I have that. So the purpose of this video is to tell you about what I'm doing, and I've recently discovered an ability to do. My Kundalini energy has been awakened for a while. I've realized, even though I didn't know that's what it was before, and because my body's been doing these twitching things for a long time now, and I didn't know what it was. And actually, my friend, a good friend, figured it out for me. He found somebody else, a couple of people online, that similar things happen, and they're saying it's the Kundalini. And now I've read some other things that it is the Kundalini that's awakened, and it's happening to a lot of people around the world. I haven't met anybody that's happened to like it does with me, but I've done a lot of meditation, and that's why. So what I'm telling you about is I'm doing. I've learned how to channel this energy, this Kundalini energy, into other people. I just experiment. I was at a friend's house, my new soul family's house, the lovely Raven, Womb Man Love, and John Miller, the lovely John Miller, and their family. They're beautiful, and they were gracious enough to let me experiment on them. They were, and it was good. It was good for them. They had good experience. I did healing on their daughter, and some channeling happened out of it. Like, I don't know if it happens every time, but so what I do is I put my hands on the person, and I surrender, and I let this energy flow through me, and things happen. You know, healings happen. Seemingly miraculous things happen, and it's incredible. It's incredible. And so I created this website. It's called Serpent Power Healings. It's wix.com/Amitabha Elliott/Serpent Power Healings, because I haven't bought a domain yet. I don't know if I'm going to. We'll see though. Because it's free this way. And what I'm doing is I'm gifting free healings to people, and you can donate if you like. I'm suggesting $60 as a donation if you want to, if you can afford it, and if it's worth it for you. I think it will be worth it for you, but I'm offering this for free, honestly. If you don't want to pay, you want to just experience it, come and experience it. It's free. It's free, and I'm not going to. There's not going to be any bad feelings or anything like that. And I want to dismiss this whole idea, this Reiki idea, and it's not that anybody that does Reiki or believes this is bad, or anybody else that believes this is bad. It's a societal thing. It's this idea of energy exchange. That there has to be an energy exchange. Now, I'm going to sort of put this here because my arm's getting shaky. My arm's getting sore. I got to figure out a better way to do this. So, here we go. Let's try this. I could just... Oh, that's really good. That's good, eh, guys? Look at now I can stand around and walk, jog and things. So, this idea of energy exchange, I feel... Now, this is my truth, and... You have to decide what's true for you, but I want you to think about this. this idea of energy exchange, where does that come from? Why do we think there has to be an energy exchange? If the creator, the loving source, the enlightened one being that we all are, is all about just giving unconditional love. Unconditional love means no expectation to receive or need or desire for reciprocity. So if that's true, if we're all this love, and love just wants to give, and the more I realize that, the more I release my individuality, my personality, the more love I experience, the more these type of things start to become part of my reality. Pardon me. It's the green smoothie burps. I'm sorry. The green smoothie. They're smoothies because you're gonna chew them, right? And so if that's who we are, then where does this idea of exchange come in? And I'll tell you, it comes in from the ego, and it comes in from our separation, and it comes in from this money society. And the reason why I'm doing free healings for everybody, and donate if you want, I'm actually not even going to accept the money in my hand if somebody gives money. I'm going to get a jar, and it's going to be a closed jar, and I'm going to put a little slot in it, and it's going to be by the door. And I'll say, when you leave, if you want to put money in the jar, you can put money in the jar. I'm not even going to look at how much it is. In fact, I might not even look at how much it is when you're gone. I might just leave it there, and every week or something, check it and use it. So the idea of money and energy exchange really comes from this idea of scarcity, that if I don't give you something, or if you don't give me something and I give it to you, then I'm losing. But really, I want to tell you guys, service is not like that. The real love that we are is not like that. It doesn't need anything. The ego needs to get something back. If I give you, I have to get something. And so that's where this idea of energy exchange comes from. And we are wanting, as a species and a collective, to transform and ascend into this higher level of consciousness. And I gotta tell you, one of the things we all have to start doing is serving more and really expressing this unconditional love to the world, and showing everybody, yes, I want this in my life. It's not gonna just be an airy-fairy belief anymore. It's gonna be true, and I'm gonna show you, because I'm gonna give you what I have for free. If there's something I can help you with, if I can do something for you, and there's something that you need that I can help you with, then I'm gonna do it, and I'm not gonna expect anything. If you give me something in return, then that's great. But so that's what I'm doing with Serpent Power Healings. Initially, I was like, yeah, $60 what I charge for an hour. That's very reasonable, especially considering what this is. Especially considering I don't know anybody else that does this. I know people that do Reiki, that but this is something that's not unique to me, but it's unique to me in a way that I don't know anybody else that does it. Anybody can realize this. Anybody can do it. I can't teach it, because you have to awaken your Kundalini. And the way I did it is I did it by a lot of meditation, and I got to the point of breath cessation. And this is when you get to a point in meditation where and I did it through mantra meditation. So I'm giving you all the secrets here. This is like, I want you to do this too. Trust me, it's amazing, and I really do. I would love if everybody could do this, but unfortunately, not everybody's Kundalini is awakened, and maybe it's not fully awakened to me, but trust me, it's very awake. And so sit down and do mantra meditation twice a day, 30 minutes. Do it twice a day, an hour a day, and eventually it'll happen, and your Kundalini will awaken. I highly recommend a book by William Baudry. If I have it over there, I'll show you. One second. Running. This book right here. I highly recommend this book. William Beaudry. Check it out. It's called The Little Book of Hercules. And this explains so much of my experience. I didn't realize, I thought, what is this going on, and I'm looking around and I'm seeing people that have been meditating for years and years and years and years. I mean like 5, 10, 20, 25 years, 30 years, people that are meditating, and they're not having some of the results that I'm having. It's not that it's not good for them and it's not beneficial, but there's a way of meditating that will lead to real results, and that is when you get to breath cessation, when your breath can stop. And it seems like, well, how can your breath can't stop, you'll die. But when you transcend the self and you release your identity, you release the physical form, then you start to experience the unlimitedness of your nature. And that nature doesn't breathe. It is what breathes us. And so it's only the physical body that needs to breathe. And when you reach breath cessation, that's when the Kundalini is triggered. And there's a lot of other methods like Kundalini yoga and pranayama and all these things, and they may work, but I've read a lot about people having negative, painful experiences raising their Kundalini, and I think that's a bad idea. I think Kundalini yoga is great as an addition to meditation, but I see a lot of yogis and a lot of yoga instructors that really don't meditate on a regular basis, unfortunately, and I don't think they're bad or anything, but it's true. And if they are, they're not experiencing the real results, because there's a real attachment to this personality, and it's the personality that gets in the way of love. It's the personality that gets in the way of you and another. And Eckhart Tolle talks about in his book A New Earth how basically there's 4 identities in most relationships. There's who I think I am, there's who I think you are, and there's who you think you are and who you think I am. So that's like 4 false identities. Sorry, I didn't mean to give you the finger. 4 false identities interacting, and all of them are blocking real relating and real love. So this video is all over the place, and I had no plan. I really just wanted to talk about this Serpent Power Healings and offer it to you. It's going to be in my home, my little apartment. It's a little small little apartment beyond my couch, and I just want to help you guys. And if you want to offer some money for it, then go ahead. I appreciate that. If you don't, then come please and experience this healing anyways. And I've done healing on a child, 11-year-old child, Raven's child, and John's child, their daughter. And I'm going to ask for permission before I post this, because I don't want to mention names. And then, I don't want you to, you said my name and I didn't want that. And I'm sure they'll be okay. And if not, then I'm not posting this. Make another one without the names. You know what I'm saying? I'll fucking bring it out without the names. Anyways, I love you guys. Check out my website. It's www.amitabhaelliott, AMITABHAELLIOTT. Sorry, that's not even it, man. It's www.wix.Amitabhaelliott, AMITABHAELLIOTT /Serpent Power Healings. And that's because I didn't buy a domain yet. Shoot me, will ya? Don't shoot me. Might hurt. Love you guys, and I hope you have an amazing afternoon. And I would look forward to doing healings with you, and whatever happens, happens. We'll just go from there. And I'm really excited about stepping into this new way of being, and this opportunity of service for all of us. Loving you, crazy, sexy awesomeness. Peace.